Hi guys, welcome to Football Manager 2016 100% live. Now in this, I'm going to be taking control of my favourite football team, Partick Thistle, and guiding them through hopefully a major journey. To first of all stay in the Scottish Premiership, then hopefully try and beat Celtic to the league to try and stop them from A, getting 10 in a row, which seems to be a big thing for them, B, to try and make sure that someone wins the league outside the old firm since about 20, 25 years, 30 years, whatever it is, and also then to try and take control of Europe in some way, long way down the tracks, but you never know, it might happen. Now, this is going to be 100% live, so you'll see everything that I'm going to do. The idea with this series is just really chilled out, relaxed. I'm just going to be able to do this in the evenings. Maybe, a half an hour session or a 15-minute session when I can. But what you'll see on screen is 100% live. I'm not going to cut out anything. I'm not going to, skip things. You'll see and hear everything that I've got to say about the save. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because a lot of people have said to me in the past that when they watch YouTube videos about Football Manager, that there's a lot of skipping. Which, I mean, I can understand the reason behind it, because you want to get through the seasons quite quickly, but sometimes for a newbie they want to see how to play the game. What kind of the decision process being made before they do everything, and I hope that you'll appreciate this. This is the one series that I'm going to do this just as a chill out series for myself, just really to have a laugh and try my best with my own team, trying to break the dominance of Scottish football, and I really hope that we can do it. We'll go on the journey, see where it takes us. Um, any assistance you can give me, by all means. I won't necessarily take it all on board, but I'll certainly listen to it and see what we think. So, David Beattie's just welcomed me to the club. This is just really a standard sort of message that they say no matter who you sign for. Now, I'm just going to quickly go through this. You can slow it down in slow motion if you really want. I never do that intra squad friendly. I just think it's kind of a bit silly, because I mean, why would I want to play these guys against the youth team? If I wanted to do that, I mean, because you'll see when I get to the friendlies that I prefer a different style of pre-season friendly to most people. Now, normally I make board requests at the start to try and get senior affiliate clubs. I think I'm going to try a senior affiliate, just because I would really like to get a big team. Now, in the previous versions of this, you used to be able to, you used to say you want a big affiliate team, they always used to give you Celtic or Rangers. Now, for our current situation in Scotland, it would just be Celtic. But now, I've seen in more recent times that you can get foreign affiliates that are bigger clubs as well, which is really handy for me because, to be honest, there isn't that many big clubs in Scotland. So, just agreed a new affiliate partnership as well, hopefully, for to loan out our youngsters, because we have got a lot of talented youngsters at this club. So, it'll be good to see them flourish. Now, loan situation, we've got Chris Duggan out on loan at Queen's Park, Robbie Muirhead on loan from Dundee United at us. Chris Elliott out for 7 to 9 months. That's a big blow because this guy's brilliant. He's quick, he's tenacious, he's the kind of player that every team really needs. Not necessarily the most skilled player in the world, but he is really good. So we'll see what happens here. Meeting staff, I don't want any more coaches at the moment, thank you. Chris Dillon should be taking penalties, that's okay. Formations. Under 20s, yes, I know this. We'll go through the squad. Right, what else do we need? Search for affiliate. Now what you notice here is that there's one option less than normal, and that's because we don't actually have a scout, which is rather irritating for myself. 0 scouts, but we can look at that in the future. So onto the team, because that's why we're all here, and I'll take them through player by player and see how we go. First of all, we've got Paul Gallagher, goalkeeping coach and backup for the first team. Lovely guy. So we'll just go into a wee bit of training. This is the first thing I always do every game. You start off with the training and the shooting and try and get them to improve. I think Ryan Scully would be best. Just think the camera influence. I've seen these guys work on the training ground together. They look really good. Gal teaches Scully everything that he knows. Thomas Cherney, the number one, the main goalkeeper at the club. Great guy, the Czech goalkeeper, and I think I'll tutor him with Connor Cullen, because I mean Mark Waters is a good guy and a good goalkeeper, but I think he overall isn't going to be remaining at the club first team wise. I think he'll probably just be a backup. So Sean Welsh, the former club captain, has been out for injury for God knows how long. I mean, well, I can tell you what, that's not right. He wasn't just injured for just that, let me tell you. He's been injured for about 2 years. He's been back for a couple of games this season and looking quite sharp, to be honest, but he still looks like he's just lost what he had, which was tremendous passing ability. I'm not really sure what to do with Sean Welsh at the moment. I think I'll just keep him in the squad just now, but he's on a lot of money per week, so. And this might actually be a good time to actually go through the finances before we continue on. We've got 2.2 million in the bank, 100 grand transfer budget, and about 2 grand difference in the wages a week. So not really got a lot of money to spend. So we're looking to try and shore up what we've got. So what I'm meant to do as well is try and, because obviously Thomas Cherney, good player, I'm keeping him around for a while, that's good. But what I'm looking to do is for the main players is sign them up on longer deals, because to be honest, at Partick Thistle we're not going to be signing big players. So I'm going to bring the wage budget, transfer budget right down, wage budget right up, and we're going to try and solidify the team that we've got. So Mustafa Dimbaya, this guy really is something special. If you ever get a chance to go and see him, go and see him. He's dynamic, he just runs at defenders, and I think this guy's going to be really, really good. 27, so not much more to grow in the game, but he will be part of the first team plans. Dan Seaborn, brilliant player, brilliant. Occasionally does too many long balls, but to be honest, I'm going to offer him a new deal. Try and keep him at the club. Now with this, I mean, what I always try and do is try and keep players at the club for as long as possible. So just looking at this, only one agent fee, that's fine. There's no real release clauses apart from relegation, but we're not planning on getting relegated, so that's fine. I think I'd probably lose my job if we did get relegated, so. So we'll go back to Dumbaya for a second and do his training. I forgot about this. I do apologise. Right, so complete wing back, because I like him. I like a complete wing back. Tutoring, you can do Matty McAnally as play the same position. And if anyone's got any tips for how the tutoring works, I mean, if you want to drop me a comment and just let me know. Because I mean, obviously, I sort of get the tutoring thing, but if I'm doing things wrong, like say for instance Sean Welsh is balanced, does that mean that it has to be a balanced personality that you go with, or does it mean that it has to be the position and the mentality as well? I'm not really sure, but we'll go with Neil McLaughlin here, because I think that he has got the most to offer out of those players that we've got there. So that's what I'll do. Dan Seaborn, he can tutor Liam Lindsay because you see them playing in games on a Saturday, and they really do hit it off together. Um, so I'd like to think that with Dan obviously doing what he's doing, I think he can and a limited defender because Dan's not that great a passer. Let's be honest. I mean, 9 passing. It's not the best for the Scottish Premiership. So certainly Liam Lindsay again, top-notch youngster, which you'd probably see from my Man United save. From the you can't win anything with kids. So again, Liam Lindsay, train him, limited defender. Their suggestion is agility, which is only 8. So yeah, I think that could be an individual focus for Liam. And again, contract runs out fairly shortly. So now that's interesting. Now I'm never a big fan on this minimum fee release clause. Let's see. No, that's fine because I mean 750 grand's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. What's he worth at the moment? 30 grand. Yeah, that's fine. Can't see him being at that kind of level for a while, so quite happy with that. Yearly wage rise, that's fine. Yeah, no problem. Because that's this. I'll let you in a little secret, guys. That's the problem with our team, Partick Thistle, is that we seem to offer players contracts, but they're either 1 year or 2 years, and then maybe extend them 1 year, 2 years, and it never seems to be enough. And we always lose players, especially when they come up to the age of 23, which is the age if none of you know, that's the age that you can just basically transfer for nothing. If your contract's run out, which to be honest is pretty sucky. I mean, we've lost a few players like that in the past while, and I'm looking to try and change that. Freddie Franz, brilliant guy, absolutely brilliant guy in real life, and a legend at Partick Thistle at the moment. He really is. He's strong, and of course, he's a Belgian. You know what happens when you put a Belgian on the park? They play brilliantly. And I'm going to keep him, and I'm going to give him a bumper deal because I think he really is a bit special. Passing 7, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just, to me, that's just wrong because he's a better passer than 7. He's a bit more agile than 9 as well, I would say, but that's okay. We'll just train him on that. That's fine. Tutoring, I reckon he could do probably James Prentice actually, because James Prentice will be an up and coming youngster for us. That'd be good. Freddie Franz now, new contract being offered. Again, not planning on getting relegated, so that's fine. May 2020, hopefully. Just bump up his wage a wee bit. And if he gets a clean sheet, yep, quite happy to give him a bonus there. I don't think he should be getting paid just automatically for that. And of course, Freddie very rarely scores, but when he does score, they're always classics. So I'll give him a goal bonus on top of that as well. And he's accepted that, it's fine. So I don't mind giving players bonuses based on things like that, based on if they score or whatever. That's quite good. Gary Miller, I think he'll be their backup right back. I'm not going to sell him, but at the same time, he's not going to be. Now, although it says he's better than Dumbaya, I don't believe it based on real life, and so I am going to be sticking with Dumbaya for now, and maybe switching Miller in every now and again when need be. Callum Booth. Oh, actually, go back to Gary Miller because he's 28 years old, so he can tutor Michael McMullen. Yep, that's fine. Callum Booth, signing from Hibs, really good fullback for this level. Good all-round stats, I think. To be honest, I'm thinking that this guy, is he worth a? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'll give him a new deal. Depending on his, expires in 11 months. I'll give him a new deal. Okay, minimum fee release. See, I hate this. Why do the players have to ask for that? No, you're not getting one. You know, just deal with it. I'll give you another 50 quid a week. Thank you. I'm not losing these guys for £155,000. Come on. Don't be silly, Cal. Shooter in. Scott Whiteside's the only one that's left, so that's all good. Now, Big Abdul Osman. This guy is like strength personified. Imagine Patrick Vieira, but with close control. It really is. I mean, this guy is just incredible. He's so strong, so physical in that midfield. Unfortunately, when he gets to round about here, he sort of has a nosebleed. But that's not his game, and we understand that. So anywhere around here, if Big Abs is in there, he will win the ball. And I'm delighted to have him at this club. Express 11 months again, so again, I'm looking to make him. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is what I hate with agents getting themselves in. Again, I'm wanting another big deal now. What's he on at the moment? £1 a week. Okay. So £1 a week. So if you 1,200 a week, small loyalty bonus, small agent fee, and then say goal bonus because he never scores. I don't think Abdul's ever scored for us, so I'll put that up to 1,500 because that's not his position. Team of the Year bonus, international cap bonus. If we win the Premiership, then to be honest, if we win the Premiership, I'll be lauded in history. So, again, Scottish Cup, win the Scottish Cup, and win the League Cup. Again, I don't mind that kind of thing. I don't mind giving them big bonuses for doing that because, to be honest, Thistle have only ever won 2 trophies in our career, in our entire history. Being the League Cup in 1971 against Celtic and the Scottish Cup in 1921 against Rangers. So, to be honest, I can't see us winning the Cup anytime soon, so that kind of thing's fine. Yearly wage rise, that's fine. Season landmark goal bonus, because you're never going to get that. Touchdown wage drop, because if we get relegated, I'll probably get sacked. Bring that down to 15%. And that'll just about do you. Try that. Oh, promising start. Okay. This is what appearance fee, unused sub fees. Well, he's going to be in the first team anyway, so that's okay. Relegation release clause. Yeah, we can do that. Yep. Ooh, only 3 years, but yeah, that's fine. That looks acceptable to me. Quite happy with that. Big Abs signing on the dotted line. Now we can start looking at how he can perform in the midfield. Let's see, ball winning midfielder. Quite happy with that. And what are they saying? Leadership ability as well. He is the current club captain, so I suppose he really should try and boost his leadership skills a bit. Development tutoring, and also tutoring a young player can also help his ability, I believe, in terms of leadership. So, Andrew McCarthy, welcome to the training. So, Stuart Bannigan. Now, this guy is Mr. Thistle. He really is. He's on loan to Ayr United, but apart from that, he is Mr. Consistency as well in that midfield. His main strength is to take the ball and basically just earn a yard of space in which to make a killer pass, and he does it really well. And I think Express 11 months again. See, that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of these players are just the contracts are running out all the time, so get rid of that. You're not getting a minimum fee release clause, no way. I quite happily get another £200 a week and get another year on your contract. You never score either, Bannigan, so that's fine. If we win the Premiership again, you can have a lot of money. That's fine. That's great. He's accepted, and we're all good. Now, again, Bannigan's 22. I really think that Banzo could. I don't know. I'm looking at it. I would say he's a box-to-box midfielder in real life, and that's what I'll stick to on this. They're saying we should improve his quickness, but he's 22 years old. I don't know whether his quickness would improve. I'll see, because quite often if you say something, if you choose a focus that the player doesn't like, he'll tell you down here. So I'm thinking, well, what do we need? What do we need? Okay, let's try technique. Yeah, it's fine. He's fine with that, that's okay. So we'll keep him doing that. Jordan Layden, youngster, midfield. Again, he's just going to be very much back up for the first team. So put him on centre midfield. Ball winning midfielder, passing. He's fine. Surprised actually the ball winning midfielder hasn't got passing as a role, but it's fair enough. We thought we'd had to have some kind of passing ability. Again, we can deal with that when we get to that stage, when we get to the other players on the side. That's fine. Ryan Edwards, the Aussie. This guy in real life hasn't really had much of a chance. I think he's a good player, and I think he will improve the squad dramatically. And playing at right wing, I think his first touch is awful, and that's in real life as well. But he has got decent talent, so we'll keep him and we'll see how well he can progress. David Wilson, this guy I'm really impressed with as far as Scottish football goes. I think he's got bags of potential. Midfield, will play as an advanced playmaker, that's his best role. And first touch was that? Yeah, his first touch, but his first touch is already improving on that. So I don't know. Let's see. I think probably the thing that's missing from that. I might actually have to say strength. He's 10's too lightweight for this league. So we'll see what happens with that one. Declan McDade, young winger, really decent, quick player. 19 years old. I'd like to see him fulfil the potential he's got. Crossing, it's fine. And tutoring, who can we get him tutored by? Stevie Lawless, I think that'd work. Okay. I mean, the idea with this save, guys, is just basically to see if we can actually overhaul Celtic and then take Thistle to Europe and see how well we can do. One thing I did forget for a wee while, actually, thanks guys for reminding me on that one, is giving these guys contracts, because they're all running out fairly shortly. And I think that's 800 grand for Ryan Edwards. Yeah, that's fine. I can actually just leave that as is, because he's wanting a 4-year deal. That's fine. Delighted, I'll give him what he wants, that's fine. David Wilson, he's going to be good in the future. Just give him a couple of years on 3 years onto that. That's fine, quite happy. Declan McDade, again, I think he's going to be a good talent for this side. So he's expiring 1 year, 11 months. So I'll leave him just now because I don't think he's got any release clauses. No, that's fine. Gary Fraser. Now, if ever there was a guy who has bags of potential, it's Gary Fraser. You know, he was came through the Hamilton ranks, moved out to Bolton, didn't really make a splash there, but then moved back up on loan to Thistle. He was banned for 8 games, I think, for an incident in an under-20s game. But he's back and he's got some shot on him. Long shots, I hope they're big. 13, that's fine. This guy's got potential, good potential, and I'd be looking for him to really make a step up this season into the team. I'm not really sure when I want to play him, because he is a sort of box-to-box midfielder, but then again he's also, if he's going to be the main goal threat, I think shadow striker. I don't think maybe his stats don't maybe show that at the moment, but with these long shots and things like that, I think that he could be a really good shadow striker. So we'll see what happens with this. He's unhappy. See, this is what I was talking about. Unhappy with how amount of extra training he's been asked to do. Okay, no problem. You don't want that, that's fine. We'll see what you can do with composure. No, still not want that. Okay, we'll just not give you one then. That's fine. You can just do your normal training as shadow striker. I suppose you've got to learn that role a bit more. So hopefully this is the same as last year, because the training's different. Last year it used to be if you picked shadow strikers as position or role, then each one of these attributes would slowly improve. I don't know whether that's the case in this year's game, but we will soon find out. Okay, so that's Gary Fraser. Ryan Stevenson, the enigma that is Ryan Stevenson. When he's on form, brilliant player, absolutely brilliant player. When he's not, he can just be a liability. So it's a bit tricky because he's a really good player. I want to keep him at the side. I just hope I can get the best out of him, because when you get the best out of him, he's unplayable. He's absolutely unplayable. So we will soon find out. But what we'll do is we'll just say you can train as shadow striker again. We'll just play you in that role, along with Gary Fraser. Tutoring, you can actually tutor Gary Fraser, which probably help him through. Oh, oh, okay. Anyone else you'd be happy to tutor? Dominic Doherty. Okay, there you go. Obviously, it's a little bit of a personality clash there. Let's not go into that just now. Dave Damu, fastest man on legs. He's got all the pace. He's got better strength than that, I would say. But he's just the final ball sometimes let him down. But again, a really good player, and hopefully we can harness this. Play him winger. Additional focus crossing, because crossing 11's not great. They're saying first touch, but you know, for a winger, I'd say more crossing, because if you can get the crosses in, that should be all that matters. He can train Mark Lamont, because similar position. It's fine. Next up, Stevie Lawless. Again, for someone at 5'7", you don't expect him to win any headers at all. Jumping reach 5'8", it's 8, so it's maybe can get up to about 6 foot with his jump, which is not too bad. Again, 11 months left in his contract, so it's another one of these that I'm going to offer a deal to. To be honest, what's he on at the moment? Quite high, probably 900 a week. Okay, so if I say 1,400 a week, give you 10 grand, 10 grand. Because Stevie Loss is important. Pull that down a wee bit. Okay. Give all these again, all the bonuses. Totally fine. Can totally understand that we're probably not going to win these. Suggest terms. And here we go. He's put a counter offer in. Wow! Okay, you want quite a lot. But no release fee. Okay, one more and two. Okay, we're getting there. 1-8. Okay, that'll do, because the main thing is no real release clauses apart from the relegation release clause, so that's fine. 3-year deal. Stevie Lawless, welcome. I probably should give. No, I'll leave Dave Zamu just now. Matthias Pogba, I'll leave Christy Elliott just now because he's actually injured at the moment for 7 to 9 months. So I'll leave him until he gets back. Matthias Pogba, brother of Paul. And in fact, to be honest, he's got a twin as well, who plays for St Etienne. One of 3 Pogba brothers. This guy, really strong, target man type, and we're looking to extend his contract, because I think that's one thing that we do need, someone something a bit different. Just give him an extra year on his deal. Just give something a wee bit different up front to our other strikers. Again, I'm going to play him target man, training, with heading probably is his main. Should be positioning actually. No, not beneficial. Okay, okay, that's fine. Heading, just extra heading then. That's fine. Development, is there any tutors on Kevin Nisbet? Not really, because I want Chris Doolan to do him, so that's fine. Chris Doolan, the main man, has been the main man for Partick Thistle for a number of seasons now. Is one of our top goal scorers ever, and I just think that all in all, wonderful guy, and going to be first choice striker of the season without a doubt. It's 11 months on his contract, so another one that's going to get a new deal. Again, that's fine. There's no major issues with that. He can have what he wants because he is Chris Doolan. Development, training. Now, I say he's an advanced forward, but don't really like playing with an advanced forward. But we'll do that. We'll just do that. We'll stick with it. And finishing, we'll have him tutoring Kevin Nisbet. That's good. Right. So Robbie Muirhead on loan from Dundee United. This guy scored at the weekend there, just scored an absolute wonder goal against his old team Kilmarnock. And to be honest, he's a very good player. He's rated higher than Chris Doolan and Matthias Pogba, but he will be back up for me. But again, I think he's definitely decent. I'm going to actually change this up a bit. I'm going to go for training him as a poacher because I think his acceleration needs to improve quite a lot. And at this age, 19, he can improve in his physical abilities quite a bit. So quite happy with that, and so he'll be staying in the squad. Only two other players to talk about really at the moment. Chris Duggan, who's out on loan, Queen's Park. This guy came through the ranks at Hamilton, got binned a while back, and then we took him on, loaned him out, we've loaned him out. I'm not sure whether he'll make it, but certainly it's worthwhile keeping him on just now as a backup. See how well he does on loan. But his place has really been taken by this guy, Kevin Nisbet. Now, again, really good player. Again, an advanced forward. I'm not having this advanced forward, I'm sorry. I just don't do advanced forwards very often. They just, to me, it just doesn't fit with what the style of football I play. Off the ball, it's fine. Train off on that. Now I'm looking to get Nizzy as a poacher. He can play there. It is one of his roles. Not quite his highest role, but I prefer that to an advanced forward if I was playing a youngster. Again, 11 months on his deal. This guy's a hot prospect. That's fine. Let's sign you up. Thank you. And for the under 20 team, I think what we'll do is we'll move James Penrice into the first team and get him training in fullback. Additional focus on crossing. Oh, not beneficial. So you don't think crossing's beneficial for a fullback? Okay. James Prentice, what kind of a person do you think you are if you don't think that a fullback crossing is important? Oh dear. Right. I'll do as well as I'll move Andrew McCarthy and Neil McLaughlin to the senior squad and leave all the rest, I think, for the time being anyway. Right. So again, just leaves these guys in here. They don't need to be doing much, but Neil McLaughlin, development training, train him at attacking field centre, advanced playmaker, and they're suggesting technique. But you know what? I'm giving up with players and saying, oh, we don't think this is valuable. We don't long shots. He's only got two, so that should hopefully improve pretty rapidly. You would hope. Andrew McCarthy, again, 16 years old. I'm going to go for something a bit different here. Train him up as a trequartista, and we're going to have him on. Let's see what stats are like. Again, long shots. Stuff it. 4. He's only got 4 long shots for an attacking midfielder. That's not good enough for my team. Right, so that's the team sort of sorted. Now, this is what I don't understand, right? Maybe someone will be able to help me out with this. Board expectation, mid-table. Now, I think in this sense, teams should have a minimum expectation and a sort of a potential expectation, as in, like, Partick Thistle's first, I suppose, expectation for the board should actually be to stay in the league. That's all it should be, is to stay exactly where they're in the table there, 10th, because that's what we look for every season. If, however, we get higher, then that's a huge bonus. So I would ask questions of Sports Interactive if we can get that for next season. If you can maybe tweak that so that you can have a board expectation, a minimum expectation, maybe a middle expectation, so that this would be real potential, and then a totally unexpected one. So basically, if you said for us, it would be expected to finish 10th. Middle would so middle expectation would be 6th, or probably 7th, because that's really where we would ideally like to finish. And if the top expectation, basically the one that thinks I am God as a manager, would be sort of top half. So hopefully that'll be in there for next year. Schedule, as you can see, pretty light on the friendlies. Now, the way I normally do it when I've got a bigger squad is I normally have maybe a friendly every 2 days or 3 days, and just rotate the squads to get match fitness. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that here because there's not many. So what I'll do is I'll put one in here. Let's see. In fact, I'll put one in there. I'll do multiple friendly matches. One in there, and one. Oh, it's 2 days after. Yeah, it's not really ideal, that. Okay, we'll do one there. Right. So that's 3 matches. See who we've got. Arsenal. Okay, if I really want to get annihilated, that's fine. Totally fine with that. Let's see who else we've got for these. Oh, I'm liking some of this. If we could get someone like Anderlecht as well for a challenge, and then we'll choose a nearby team. We'll say Cumbernauld Colts. There you go. I know a few people live in Cumbernauld, so that's fine. Go for that, and we'll see what they say. You never know. To go along with the other friendlies that we've got, which are Clyde, Dunfermline, Queen's Park, a Quinn Testimonial, Bradford and Cardiff before the Hamilton game at the start of the season. So that's fine. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave that there, and I will come back to you in a short space of time. Now, I'm not going to do anything else with this save. You'll see everything live with this save. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. It's just a total chilled save. It's probably not going to. Well, it will go all the way through to 2017, hopefully. But we might not get as far as some people who do 20, 30 seasons. Just because I'm doing this all live, it's just really a let's see what happens, and hopefully you're enjoying this. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.